Gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time we do a tier list. I haven't done one yet. It's my first one. I'm very fucking excited. And I even made my own tiers. I even typed them in here. We're gonna be talking about video game consoles and what I think. Okay? And our tiers are simple. There's fuck off, which basically means it's so shit that it shouldn't even exist. There's shit, which is it was bad, but it's a little better than fuck off. There's bruh, which they could have maybe one or two decent games on it, some redeeming qualities, but it's still pretty shit. There's meh, which is just kind of like meh, okay, not bad. It's not good, but not bad. So not bad is better than meh. Now we're talking. Now we're talking like. Now we're talking. It's good. It's good. And then the final tier is obviously Batman. Batman's awesome. So that means the video game console is awesome. So without further ado, let's go. Here's a good one to start with. The Wii. I shit on the Wii a lot because I think it's a baby toy. You know, there was a big craze when it came out. People went nuts. People died trying to get this fucking thing. They remember that water thing? They drank so much water they died. Sad, very sad. Anyway, you know, the advertisements made this seem like it was the next step in evolution in video games. You could fucking move with the Wii remote. The Wii remote, it was almost like a secondary arm. If you move the Wii remote, the person moves the Wii remote. I mean, the fucking, I don't know. If you, let's say, playing a shooting game like Red Steel, one of my favorites on the Wii. You're holding a gun, but when you're holding the Wii remote, it's like you're holding a gun too. And then maybe after a year, the novelty wore off, and it kind of just proved that the Wii was nothing more than a motion controlled PlayStation 2. Graphics were not there. Games that came on the Xbox 360 were not on this the same way. So let's say this fucking planes. Let's say we have, I don't know, Spider-Man 3. It was a perfect example. You know, you had the version for the Xbox 360 and the PS3, a significantly different version than the one for the PlayStation 2 and the Wii. Little tangent, I bought that for the fucking Wii because I thought I could swing around like Spider-Man. It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. But anyway, where would I put this? This fucking plane. I'm gonna put the Wii in bruh. Because the Wii wasn't Nintendo's best point. I think it's one of the weakest consoles out of all of them. So, but there's a lot of fucking things. So let's just keep going. Let's just fucking keep going. Let's see. This is the 3DO. Is it? The 3DO. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's a 3DO. I have one. Okay. This is EA's console. I actually own one of these. I have a little bit of a soft spot for console games that have that graphic style where they use like real people, but they make them video games, like kind of like Mortal Kombat, the way that works. The 3DO had a lot of that, but the 3DO also had a lot of shit games, and it was priced, I believe. Ooh, was it priced like? I think like the initial cost of it was like. Was it $700 or something? I could be wrong. I could be fucking wrong. But it was an insane amount of money. So not a lot of people got this. I have, like I said, a little bit of a soft spot for it, but I can't put it any higher than bruh. So that's where it will go. Now, is it better than the Wii? I'm probably gonna say the Wii's probably a little bit better, just for, you know, yeah. Next, Jaguar. Atari. They claimed it was 64-bit. It wasn't fucking 64-bit. It was this weird fucking hybrid fucking weird thing. It wasn't 64-bit like the N64. I actually want one of these so fucking bad. They're hard to find. They're expensive. They don't fucking work half the time. But that doesn't really justify it being even higher than shit, if I'm being honest. It had Rayman. Rayman's a fucking awesome game, but then it was ported to the fucking PlayStation. And the Saturn? I don't know the Saturn. I don't think the Saturn. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna go in shit. It's not good, but I do want one. Next, the Dreamcast. Ooh. The Dreamcast. Huh. You know, I don't even know what to say about the Dreamcast. I like the Dream. I love the Dreamcast, actually. It had a lot of really, really interesting games on it. Short lifespan, but some of the best games as far as like the Sonic Adventure, my favorite Sonic game, Sonic Adventure 2, not as good as Adventure 1, but still good. Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, fucking, even it was at a point, think about it like this, it was a weird point. It was like the halfway point between like a PlayStation N64 and a PS2 and a GameCube. It was the middle point. So you had games like Buzz Lightyear that came out on the PlayStation. Also came out on the Dreamcast, but significantly better graphics. Same with Spider-Man. And also, the Dreamcast is very easy to just get whatever the fuck game you want, because it is, if you get a certain model, you could just burn games, but that's a whole other side story. You know, I love the Dreamcast. I'm gonna do not bad. The fucking GameCube. Oh shit, we love the GameCube. The GameCube is Nintendo's best console, in my humble opinion. Controversial, yes, but I think it's true. Had some of the coolest fucking ideas. This was back when Nintendo didn't really give a. They weren't as. Nintendo's like Disney now. They weren't always like that. They were kind of cool back in the day. Fucking Smash Melee. That game was rated T for teens. That's badass. Fucking Luigi's Mansion, Super Mario Sunshine, the best Mario game, by the way. Everything. It just different, just very experimental games. It was a great time for Nintendo. The graphics on the GameCube, I love. It really, it had those if you ever seen the mod for Super Mario 64, Render 96, that basically was the GameCube's graphic style, and I loved it. I think the GameCube certainly deserves. I'm gonna do it. The Batman tier. Get up there. Come on, you fuck. No. Batman tier, obviously. Alright, what's next? The Xbox One. Well, I have been an Xbox boy for quite a while. This is Xbox One, right? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't mean to put it fuck off. Oh no. You know, it's the Xbox One is a decent console, obviously, after 360. They decided to name it something really, really retarded. You know, you'd think they would do something. Okay, it's 360. Was it 720? I don't know. I would have preferred that. But the Xbox One's a terrible name. I've always hated it. My only issue with Xbox, and this is just kind of a tangent about Microsoft, is there's really, compared to the original Xbox, there's no exclusives. I mean, it is, you know, technically everything that would be on the Xbox is on the PC, which is nice, but, you know, sometimes I miss those exclusives. It ran games fine. It was fine. I don't know. I have weird emotions about the Xbox One because that's probably one of the main console I played on for years and years, but it always was just like just always like so meh. It's a meh console. The NES classic started it all. We're not counting the Game & Watch. It's a classic system. It's not really to say fucking thousands of games on it. Classic. If you ever just want to, funnest time you can have is just drink a few brews, boot up fucking Mario Trilogy, Duck Hunt, all that shit, and you just have a good time. Of all the retro consoles, it's not one of my favorites. I mean, you know, it's just fine, in my opinion. I don't go out of my way to play NES games, but I you know, I gotta show love for it. So it's gonna go in not bad. Dreamcast is still better. N64. We love the N64 in this household. Great game. Fucking dog shit controller, but great system. You know, you had games that people still talk about today. Super Mario 64. Ocarina of Time, which is the worst game ever made. You know, you had the Smash Brothers. You had all of the big hitters really, like, introduced on the N64. I love the N64. I could always pick it up and play it. The game, while the graphics weren't amazing, the games were the saving grace. It is really when Nintendo started putting on their big boy pants to get serious. So it's going to go to Now We're Talking. This is the Famicom? Is it, or is it count as a SNES? Yeah, it's a SNES. Okay, the SNES is obviously better than the NES. Again, thousands of games. I could definitely play SNES games more than I could play NES games. You know, Super Mario World, top 5 favorite Mario games. You know, Metroid, Link to the Past, or whatever the fuck. I didn't play it because Zelda sucks. But that was really when Nintendo was kicking. No, damn it, I don't want to put that there. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, again, nothing else to really say about the SNES hasn't been said millions and millions of times. I think I'm going to do Now We're Talking. Now We're Talking. The Switch, for the time, it was very, very innovative. Innovative? I don't know. You know, it was just fucking cool. You could play shit on your TV, you could pick it up, you can go lay in bed, you can fuck off, you can smoke, you can keep playing video games, you can take a shit, you can keep playing video games. The exclusives were hit and miss. Odyssey, I think, is one of my favorite Mario games. You know, you had Breath of the Wild, where everybody says it was the best. Never played it, sucked. Smash Ultimate, which is still going to go down as probably one of the best fighting games, just by the sheer amount of characters they have in it. It's a good system, however, it overstayed its welcome. It's basically, you can't run shit anymore. It's about the equivalent of a normal Xbox One, kind of, but a little weaker. I always hated the fact that they do cloud gaming instead of trying to modify it like natively, like having fucking the Kingdom Hearts games that were on a PS2 being run on a cloud, even though you could play games like Final Fantasy X, which are probably even more graphically intense than Kingdom Hearts. I don't know. The problem with the Switch is it lost a lot of its novelty when other things started coming out, like the Steam Deck and everything. But, you know, the Switch is still decent. I'm not going to totally hate on it. I'm just going to put it in not bad. Just going to go behind the NES. PlayStation 4. You know, there's not much to say much about the PlayStation 4. It is the upgraded PlayStation 3. This is when Sony started getting a little bit, much like Nintendo, kind of Disney-fied. You know, they spend their billions of dollars, or millions, or whatever the fuck, on specific exclusives, but I'm not going to lie, compared to the Xbox One, it was significantly better. You had Ghost of Tsushima, The Last of Us Part 2, which people don't like, but I actually like a lot. What else is there on the Ratchet and Clank games, which I haven't really played since the originals. They just didn't do it for me. But I felt like this thing ran a lot better than this thing. Again, it's not blowing my pants off or anything, so I'm going to probably put it in not bad as well. Right? Yeah. Is it, where'd it go? No. Do I like, yeah, no, that works. No. No. Where'd it fucking go? Oh, there it is. Get the fuck on there. There we are. Okay. PlayStation, classic. First system I think I ever owned. Yeah. First system I ever owned. The first game I ever played was Croc. I played Rayman. PlayStation 1 had the best fucking games. I love the PlayStation 1. Spyro, Crash, everything. It was fucking nuts. It was, yeah, I love the PlayStation. It's more probably a nostalgia factor for me, but I don't think you can argue that the games on it were S tier. Also, although the graphics weren't amazing, but you're taking this for the 90s. I'm gonna put it in Batman tier. It's not as good as the GameCube, but it's in Batman. The Genesis, much like the what is this? Is this the Genesis? Or is this the Genesis? What the fuck? Wait, is that the Mega Drive? No, what the fuck? It says 16-bit on there. Or is this the? Oh, okay, it's probably the fucking the Sega CD and all that shit. Okay, so, oh yeah, the Sega CD. Fuck. This thing is kind of stupid. I mean, it's just, you all know the jokes. You just fucking keep on attaching shit to the poor fucking Genesis, like it's getting fucked in all angles. It had Sonic CD. It had a lot of those, again, games I find more appealing because it's like those Mortal Kombat graphics. But again, it is really not that good. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in shit. But I'm only putting it there below the Jaguar because I want a Jaguar for a collector item more than a Sega CD. 32X, you can just do fuck off. Oh, that's where it went. This is just the original. No, you don't go in the fuck off the original Genesis. I'm sorry. But yeah, the 32X, fuck off. Like, I mean, what's the fucking point? I still want one, but what's the fucking point? Genesis, much like the SNES, and we'll probably go in the same kind of tier of the SNES. A bunch of classic games. You got your Sonics. What else did they do? You got your Sonics. The fucking, the thing where you're a star. Rimstar? That's probably not it. Anyway. Yeah, there's, again, just thousands of fucking games. It was slightly different from the NES. The Genesis was not as much of a powerhouse as the SNES, but it still was decent. I don't know. I like the SNES more than the Genesis. I don't think it's gonna go in Now We're Talking though. I'm gonna put it in Not Bad, but I like it more than all these other things. Mega Drive. I haven't played enough Mega Drive games to really have an honest opinion on it. It's essentially the NES version of a Genesis. It just doesn't do it for me. There's nothing on there. I just like, I just want to play Mega Drive games. Nah, it's meh. It's meh. No, it's meh. Yo, shut the fuck up, Ice Cream Man. No, what the fuck? Oh, okay, it's all working. Next, Sega Saturn. I have a Sega Saturn. I like the Sega Saturn. I don't love it, but I like it. What did we have? I love Sonic R. That's one of the coolest fucking Sonic games ever, even though people think it's shit. The problem with it was there wasn't really enough kind of like exclusives on it, or like they had the, what was it, Pan's Dragoon, apparently that was a really good one on the Sega Saturn. Again, I don't know a lot of the games. A lot of them are very hard to come by. It's a very expensive console to collect for. I think I have like 2 games for it. It is around the PlayStation time too as well. I'm gonna say I like the Saturn. I like it. I have a spot for it in my heart. It's gonna go Not Bad. Where'd it go? Oh, it's right there. It didn't go. It's gonna go Not Bad. I like it more than the Genesis. TurboGrafx 16. I've only played a few TurboGrafx 16, so I can't really have a lot of opinion on it. It's still a decent console. I played some of them. again, it's one of those things that just doesn't do it for me. I'm not like dreaming about TurboGrafx 16 games. It's gonna go meh. Just meh. Xbox One. I'm just gonna start by putting this at the top tier, bruh. Because number one, oh, the Xbox Series X, number one. It goes in bruh because the name is fucking ridiculously stupid. I hate the Xbox Series X name. Again, it has the same issues I have with the Xbox, just the normal Xbox One. There's just no real exclusives on it. Again, you can play the PC shit, but it just, you know, and then some stuff on it, it doesn't even cap at like fucking 30 frames per second. Like fucking Starfield coming out, and it only runs at 30 frames per second, and I paid like over $500 for this fucking system. It's fine. Like, it's good. It's good to have around the house when you just want to sit down and play video games. It's just not, you know, driving me nuts. I don't know. Oh, and then we got this. This, on the other hand, the Xbox 360. Love it. Exclusive games. Probably definitely one of my favorites. They had just so much cool shit on it. Like, my first game was Far Cry Instincts Predator. I remember that was the shit. Again, that's more of a nostalgia factor, but you had Gears of War, you know, Halo 3. For Call of Duty alone, the online was the biggest thing. It was the king of the online play. And, you know, I was at a perfect age for it, you know. Basically just going into high school, you'd get a fucking Monster Energy, fucking chill, and play some 360. I love 360. I'm gonna put in Batman tier. I think the PlayStation's better, but it's still going to Batman tier. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Where'd it go? This thing. What is this? It's not Neo Geo, I don't think. 32-bit. Sorry, I'm just trying to fucking read that. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's a Neo Geo. I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna do fuck off, because I just don't know what it is. PlayStation 3, you're not going to fuck off. I don't think, at least. Well, let's just do PlayStation 3, fuck it. Fuck it. Notoriously, that console was $600 when it came out. It has very, very weird hardware in it. It did have some great games, MGS4, God of War 3, Uncharted series. It was really good. It was just, the problem was it wasn't the best, like, running thing. Like, it didn't run the best, but it still was decent. It was definitely that upgrade between, you know, the 360, the PS3. I just don't have the same affinity for the PS3 that I do for the 360. I just not bad or meh, not bad. I'm gonna do not bad. You know, I had a lot of fun with my PS3 too. Can I even fucking fit it on there? Oh no, am I out of space? I'm out of fucking space. What? Get on there. Get the fuck on. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Atari, I haven't played enough about Atari. I appreciate its you know, space in the video game world, but it, you know, I can't play games that look like that's fucking Airplane, I swear to God. I can't get down, I guess you could say, with it as much. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like I said, I do appreciate it. It's just meh for me. You know, it's just meh. Sorry. I'm saying it. And it goes, I don't want to play an Atari game. What is this? The Atari 5200? Again, shit. It is shit. You know, I don't want to play Atari games enough. I just don't. I have no interest in a fucking Atari 5200. What the fuck is this thing now? Oh, Neo Geo. Neo Geo is pretty sick. Basically a home arcade. That is what you could say about the Neo Geo. I have a lot of appreciation for the Neo Geo. I do. I haven't played like a super enough of it to really give my opinion of like the now we're talking, but I certainly can put it in not bad. I just will put it at the end because I haven't really played it. What the fuck is this thing? What is that? What the fuck is that? Is this a This is a Famicom. Who the fuck made this list? Is this a Famicom? I don't even know. I'm gonna fuck off. It's a Famicom. It's like the NES. If it's not, I don't know what it is. So, PS5. It goes a grade higher than the Xbox Series X. Only because PlayStation at least tries to make an effort to really have some more exclusives, unlike the Xbox One. Yeah, but it is better than the Xbox One. I'm gonna put it in meh. I'm gonna put it high meh, because I mean the exclusives are cool. I'm not gonna dish on it, but I mean at the same time it's like some of the exclusives they spend all this money and they kind of just fucking suck and the writing's cringy. But that's Sony. It's just Sony being stupid. What's next? PlayStation 2 classic. We're not even gonna fucking. It's Batman level, obviously. What else do I fucking have to say? The PS2 was, I think, like second console I might have gotten eventually. Kingdom Hearts, fucking Final Fantasy. Like, I don't even have to. The PlayStation 2 is the GOAT. It's not as GOAT. Is it? Oh fuck! It is as GOAT as the GameCube though. Oof. Yeah, I'm doing it. It's more GOAT than the GameCube. GameCube is like very, very high next, but it is PlayStation 2. It really don't get much better. Classic bunch of games. The Wii U. I used to dish on the Wii U a lot. I bought off of Etsy a modded Wii U. And I started playing a lot of the games, and I actually have more respect for the Wii U than really I ever thought I would. It's still not great, but it's definitely better than the fucking Wii. Considering it is a fucking Wii, you could just play the Wii games on your fucking Wii U. Graphically, it's about, kind of on par with an low, like an Xbox One on a bad day. But, it's still, they had alright game. Like, that Sonic Lost World, I like that shit and all that bullshit. It's Smash U or whatever. I don't think it was called Smash U, but we'll call it Smash U. It's probably my least favorite Smash game. I don't know what it is about that game. Maybe it's because, like, the point of my life, I wasn't really, like, enjoying games as much as I do now. But fucking weird things. The Wii U is fine. It's just meh. It's better than the Wii though. So, no, but it's not. Definitely, it's third. And then the final, Xbox Original. I didn't get an Xbox Original until very late in my life, but when I did, again, just great exclusives, great exclusive, great graphics. Let's not forget Conker's Live and Reloaded. That game is still impressive today. It's fucking fur graphics. I've always wanted an original Xbox, and then of course I finally got one. Like, what else is there? Halo 2, all that shit. I mean, popularized the online and everything. It was magical, kind of, I guess. But where would I put it? That's the question. I'm gonna say it's probably last tier. Fuck. I don't know. This is hard. I'm gonna put it top of Now We're Talking. And that's it. I'm sure there was more, but like the fucking Virtual Boy. If I had to put the Virtual Boy, I'd put in shit, but it's my most prized possession I own. So let's just pretend the Virtual Boy is number one. And that's it. That was my ranking. Thanks for fucking watching, I guess. Like, subscribe, do that shit, comment, what's your favorite fucking console? Do you agree, you disagree? You probably disagree, probably gonna call me names in the comments, but I don't give a fuck. Because I'm talking about video games and I love it. Alright, peace.